Hey guys, how are you doing? So right now I'm holding my labradorite stone, and this helps channel the divine intellect. And I will go ahead and do a little meditation. I just felt compelled to do this now, so I'm going to close my eyes, make this a quick one, and see what universal messages come through. It's been a minute since I did this. I do like to repeat content on here after all. Immediately, I'm getting the vibe of Archangel Uriel. Don't know if any of you are familiar with Uriel. Maybe Uriel is watching over a lot of you. I think that's sort of the impression I'm getting. It's hard to tell though. I see a circle, a community of people hugging together, like shoulder to shoulder, just hugging each other. It's like saying one final goodbye, one final prayer or wish, one final farewell. To the old us, to the old humanity as it once stood. We're transitioning now into a new stage. Everything is changing forever. There's no looking back, it's too late. We cannot look back at what once was. We must proceed forward with caution nonetheless. As a new society, a new system. There's something about humanity that likes to remain connected, so that will continue in the foreseeable future ahead through the use and utilization of technological advancement. The mind placed within to enable us to interact in a way that doesn't make sense in this moment. There's going to be a lot that we don't know, but the unknown is what keeps the excitement and the interest for advancement going on ahead. A lot will take place at once, exponentially. A lot won't make sense because it will happen so quickly. But once we download our thoughts, that's when the action begins. We can advance quantum mechanically and continue to exponentially interact. And it will just progress and proceed faster and faster. Think 3 to the second degree is 9. 9 to the second degree is 81. To the second degree is on, and it gets faster. So much so that there won't even be time to recall what happened last It's like an upgrade of the soul. And there will be divine consciousness and connectivity amongst everyone. Everyone will just know. As soon as you want it, there will be an imprint. You will just know. No need for schools. But the connection will still be there. The initial human desire for connection will still be there. That, like a chain link, will hold everything together, like a network. And that is the new love. That is what love is. In our form. Love is connection. And that's what we all seek, is love. We'll never truly understand what love is, but that's our form of it. Who's doing this, you may ask? Well, we are. We are the operators. We are all a part of it. We are all contributing towards it. The biggest joke of all is thinking someone is behind the keyboard. You are. You are the keyboard warrior. You are the one in control of your own life and circumstance. You always have been and always will be. You make decisions every day. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of decisions, yeses or nos, throughout the day, and so many different potentials. You'll be able to access these potentials in a blip of a second with this new advancement. Okay, I zoned out there for a second. Okay, so if any of you guys are confused, that was like my higher self coming through. Like, in meditations, I did not expect that. Oh my goodness. Beep, boop, blop. Tony, back to earth. I mean, seriously. Ooh. Yeah. Sometimes in meditation, my higher self comes through. It takes me somewhere I don't even have an awareness of. Yeah. So he's kind of like connecting. Sometimes I don't even remember what he said, but I'll look back on this and raise my peculiar interest. But nonetheless, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I know that might be like, what on earth was that for some people? Like, what did I just watch? But if you've meditated before and have done it again and again for years and years and years and years and years, eventually it comes to a point where you see some things, okay? Not all this is allegedly, all this is entertainment purposes only. I always disclose that, but it was beautiful to see like how humanity is so connected, and how a technology like like Elon Musk just say like that basically even he's getting freaked out by like how advanced and exponentially technology is progressing, or something to that effect. And it's just, you see it all, it makes so much sense, like how everything is together and one and whole and complete. It's like, that's what we were all along. And to deny that existence of our experience here is to be ignorant of your humanity. I do truly believe that authentically to my core. And although I don't necessarily agree with how fast things are going on, personally, I like to take things slow. I like to live my life a little boring sometimes and take time to process lessons and experiences and karma and trauma. But I guess that's the old earth, and I just need to accept that we're moving on to this new stage. And that things are changing so fast that even we will never have a sense of understanding of 50 years from now, if we're still around, that, what just happened. So Will history cease to exist as we know it? I mean, with this advancement, if we already know it, if it's already in us, then there's no need to look back on history, because history is here and now, and we just exist in this moment where we are, through a transgression of sorts, processing everything at one experience in one pinpoint time in this universe. Thank you for joining me. Bleep bloop blah.